Tell me what's going on.
I just license plate lights on it, and I got back in to start it back up, and it didn't start up.
What happens when you try to start it?
I put my foot on the brake, I push the start button, and it clicks.
Have you checked the battery?
I really didn't check the battery because everything, it's not the battery.
How old is the battery?
Are you still there?
I was asking how old is the battery?
I do not know. Truthfully, I didn't think it was the battery, but because of the way it's flicking really hard, something else is wrong.
Well, it's possible that the starter could be bad. We could have a blown fuse. We could have a bad connection, maybe a bad fuse box. That's all possible. But the battery can be fully charged, and that's why everything comes on, but it could have a bad cell inside the battery. And then therefore, when you try to start it, it'll basically fall on its face. It drops down to about 6 volts or so.
That's really weird.
Yep.
Yeah, I was making sure the ignition was off. It was blowing air, and everything was working, including the air conditioner.
Yep.
So, I flipped this. Hold on a second. Let me go back to my headphones. Hold on. Let me set my phone down. Possibly could be the battery. This is about the time of year in Texas when it does it. See, it looks like 321. 4 years old.
That's possible. It could be bad. So the only way to know for sure would be to get the battery load tested with a battery load tester.
I've got only one vehicle here right now. All right. So I'll start with the battery.
And then you can start there. Now, if you happen to load test the battery and it checks out good, then at that point what we would do is we would just check the fuses, check the cables and connections, and we would check for power at the fuses under the hood, make sure it's got the same voltage as the battery.
Sounds like I need to get it to a dealership then.
But start with the battery first. Get it load tested. It might be something super simple.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't have another vehicle to get it.
Would you like me to recommend a mobile mechanic? Would that help? Sure. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll send the information over in the chat. You're definitely not obligated to use them, but you're welcome to take a look at their information, their website, and if you choose to, you can always, the information will be right there. You can always use it and have them come out and take a look at it.
Is there a possible way that you could email that to me?
You know what? Me and you are not supposed to connect with each other outside of the website, so I have to respond back in the chat.
I'll have to go back to I've got it on my iPad, so
Yep.
I'll go back and get that. All right, thank you.
All right, you bet. You're welcome. Good luck.
Thanks.
You bet. Bye.